What's up, guys? This is noname 4505 for an OU battle against what's the dude's name? Groombridge. So I should do a team preview, but fuck that. So let's just get on with the battle. So he's gonna lead off with his Ferrothorns. I'm gonna lead off with my thunderous-t, predicting him to lead off with his Tentacruel. But that doesn't work out so well, so I just go for the Focus Blast, just trying to see how much it'll do against that Ferrothorn, but it misses. So that kind of sucks, and he switches out to his Tentacruel. So now I'm going to switch out to my Bronzong, seeing this is actually a decent opportunity to try and set up my Stealth Rocks. And I know that sounds kind of dumb, but basically I'm just trying to set up my Stealth Rocks and then try and force him to go for the Rapid Spin so I can just, kind of work around that. Because that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to bring in my Fortress, predicting him to go right for the Rapid Spin because Bronzong really can't do anything to Tentacruel. And now he's going to go for the Scald, as I'm going to go for my own Rapid Spin. And stuff's going on, so now he's going to go for the Scald again, and right now I don't even know what I'm doing. I only had this battle like less than 10 minutes ago, and I don't even remember what happened because I'm just dumb like that. So anyways, here's Mamoswine here, and I'm figuring that an Earthquake with Life Orb and everything should be able to take him out because Adamant Max Attack Mamoswine is pretty damn powerful. And I was going to bring in his Ferrothorn, and I'm going to get a crit on the Earthquake. Honestly, that doesn't matter because I know from experience that this Earthquake does about 60%, 60 to 65%. To standard Ferrothorn, so as long as he was running standard Ferrothorn and not some weird defensive set with max defense and max HP, I should have been able to kill him with the Earthquake next turn, and even if he was, which I doubt he was since that Earthquake managed to kill, I do have the superpower, specifically for Ferrothorn actually. So anyways, stuff's going on here, and I set up my Stealth Rocks, and I switch in my Politoed, and I get burned, and that's actually pretty good, because that way I don't get toxic, because Politoed's a bulky water type, and bulky water types hate getting toxic. So, it's not too bad, because I'm only going to be losing like 6% each turn, so anyways, he used the Protector to Scatify at the Toxic. Now I predicted him to switch out to his Toxicroak, so I go out to my thunderous-t. Or actually, I predicted the switch out to his Tentacruel, not his Toxicroak, but he does switch out to his Toxicroak, so I make the double switch out to Terrakion to take the Sucker Punch, and then just fire off an Earthquake, and then he over-predicts they're predicting me to stay in, so I'm just putting on my prediction pants here, and that puts me up to a 6-4 lead, which becomes a 5-4 lead with that Tornadus. Using its acrobatics on me, and physical Tornadus isn't as bad as it sounds, trust me guys. Even though in rain it is kind of funky because you do have powerful stab hurricanes to abuse, but to each their own. So anyways, I'm going to go for the Ice Shard as he goes into his Politoed. I knew he wouldn't stay in the right mind, but Tornadus, even if it's not the Therian form, is just such a big threat that I didn't need to overpredict there. So I just bring in my Politoed, figuring that's my best thing to bring in, as he just goes for the Protect again, not wanting to get Toxic. And now this time he's going to bring in his Tentacruel, but I do believe I just go for the Toxic again, predicting him to overpredict, because I've been kind of doing some predictions this battle. So now I'm going to switch, and I'm going to bring in my thunderous-t, figuring that he's just going to go for the Rapid Spin to try and spin away those rocks for his his Tornadus. So that's my best time to send in Thunderous, and now he's going to go for the Protect here. I knew this, so this was a good time to set up an Agility, so I could pretty much outspeed and smash his whole team. And then Thunder from this thing without even... I don't even have Life Orb or any boost. That's going to take this thing out. But then he has this Mamoswine, and I'm like, crap, I forgot about that. But then I see Icicle Spear, and I'm like, bro, question mark. And, he might not have Ice Shard, which would be completely funky, but this dude was 1200 on the ladder, so I was thinking he was a better player than that, but I have no idea. You'll see later on in the battle. So anyways, I'm gonna go for the close combat, and it's gonna do a decent chunk, but with leftovers and everything like that, and the last one did exactly 52%. I didn't want to risk min-max variations, so I'm gonna go out to my Politoed as Death Fodder. And now I can just bring in my thunderous-t here, and I'm going to go for the thunder right here, predicting him to over-predict, which he does, just because of those 2-3 turn sequences in the battle where I put on my prediction pants. And now this is where I thought he didn't have Ice Shard, because I go for the Focus Blast, and he obviously doesn't have any priority, and the reason why I stayed in was because I do have this little thing called Terrakion, which is a big threat, even though it's a little thing, and that would destroy him nonetheless, and I just wanted to see if he was banded or life orbed or something else. And I do believe I also had my own Mamoswine still around to deal with his Tornadus, so the game was mine at this point anyway, but it's just a little bit odd that he didn't have Ice Shard. So that was just a quick OU battle, mostly quick because I didn't do a team preview in this battle, which I normally do, but I was just too lazy and I forgot. So, yeah. This was noname 4505, and that was a good game, Groombridge. The score wasn't very close, but I did have to put on my prediction pants for about 3 turns in this battle, which was more times I've put on my prediction pants than any other battle in the past week or so. So, that's why it was a good game. And anyways, peace.